Okay, you're going, you're live.
Welcome to the regular meeting of the Portage Board of Trustees of the Portage Prairie School Division on May the 26th. And as we begin, the Portage Prairie School Division acknowledges that schools in our division are located on Treaty 1 land, as well as the traditional territory of the Ojibwe, Dakota, Cree, and Anishinaabe peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Before we get into our agenda, I would like to acknowledge the fact that we have all of our board members here. We have in the room, we have Helen Hogarth and Shauna Lee Leslie. By Google Meets, we have Murray McClanahan, Louis Luna, Penny, Murway, Debbie Satulski, Tracy Asham, Yvette Cuthbert, and we also have Jonathan Hyman, our business manager, Rochelle Rands, our student services coordinator, and of course our superintendent, Todd Cuttington, and our assistant superintendent, Pam Garland. And again, I want to thank all of the teachers and parents who have been working so hard with the children who unfortunately are not back in school and will not be back in school on a regular basis until the fall. And we hope that that's what's going to happen with the fall, that people will be back. I believe that Todd will have more to say on what is happening as far as next week is concerned. So again, thank you to the teachers, thank you to the parents, thank you to everyone who has been supporting the Portage Prairie School Division. Okay, Pam, would you take us into the meeting, please?
5:15:20 that the agenda for the meeting of May 26, 2020 be approved.
Moved by Penny
Debbie.
Murway, seconded by Yvette Cuthbert. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Yes.
Carried. Thank you. Next one, Pam.
5:16:20 that the minutes of the regular meeting of May 12, 2020 be approved.
Moved by
Debbie.
seconded by Helen.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
5:17:20 that the minutes of the Business and Finance Committee meeting of May 5th, 2020 be approved.
Moved by
Tracy.
Yvette, seconded by Tracy. All in favor?
Yes. Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
5:18:20 that the minutes of the Administration, Personnel, and Public Relations Committee meeting of May 8th, 2020 be approved.
Moved by Louis, seconded by Penny. All in favor?
Aye. Yes.
Opposed? Carried.
5:19:20 that the following teachers be employed on a teacher general contract: Lauren Becker 100%, Jillian Holmes 100%, Ashley Cross 100%, Doug Crook 100%, and Cassandra Yo 100%, all starting September 8th, 2020, or possibly August 31st, 2020.
Yeah, we better make that. Moved by Shauna Lee, seconded by Murray. All in favor? Opposed?
Yes.
Carried. Any questions? No questions?
Oh, school.
Speech language pathologist is the first one. Hatarian, yellow quill Hatarian.
Okay, sorry, Murray, I missed that. Go ahead.
So I see Jillian Holmes is an Oakville graduate. Is there any other teachers that are locally trained?
Not on that list, but on the next list there is. You want me to go wait till we do the next list?
Yes, please.
5/20/20, that the following teachers be employed on a limited term teacher contract. Terrell Workington, 100% May 19th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Pam Frank, 50% September 28th, 2020 to March 26th, 2021. Adam Savanko, 100% September 8th, 2020 to December 18th, 2020. Lisa Baldwin, 50% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Brendan Bridges, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Jalen Cullen, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Derek Brooks, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Serene McConnell, 100% September 8th, 2020, and there's a mistake on this. It should be till April 2021. I believe it's April 22nd. Nicole Menzie, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Jamie Couch, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. And Shannon Strachan, 100% September 8th, 2020 to June 30th, 2021. Again, those September 8th could start August 31st, possibly.
Moved by Penny, seconded by Murray. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Questions?
Okay, colonies, Arthur Meehan, Crescent View, Yellow Quill. Jalen is at Yellow Quill. Derek is at Arthur Meehan. Serene's at La Vérendrye. Nicole's at La Vérendrye. Jamie's at Yellow Quill, and Shannon's at Yellow Quill. Okay, Murray, to answer your question, Pam Frank, Lisa Baldwin, Brendan Bridges, Derek Brooks, Serene McConnell, Jamie Pouch are all local products of the Portage Prairie School Division.
Wonderful. Good to see you back.
Yeah.
It's nice to have people return to Portage. Must be doing something right. Okay, next one, Pam, please.
5/21/20, that the retirement of Cheryl Robinson, computer consultant, be approved effective December 31st, 2020.
Moved by Helen, seconded by
Tracy?
Tracy. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Note that that's December 31st. It's not right away, thank goodness.
5/22/20, that the retirement of Todd Boychuk, principal, be approved effective June 30th, 2020.
Moved by Murray, seconded by Louis. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
5/23/20, that the following accounts be approved. April 2020 accounts payable, $2,174,269.56. April 2020 net payroll, $1,655,898.82, for a total of $3,380,168.38.
Moved by Yvette, seconded by Murray. All in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Okay, the rise and report motion, 5/27/20, that Daryl Patterson be offered the position of principal at Oakville School effective September 8th, 2020 or August 31st, 2020.
Moved by Penny.
Tracy?
Seconded by Tracy. All in favor?
Aye. Yep.
Opposed? Carried.
All right.
Okay, that takes us through those motions fairly quickly. Pam?
Okay, so I just have an announcement for parents of grade 7-8 students for the fall of 2020. We are going to centralize our home economics and industrial arts programs so that all of the grade 7 and 8 students will have access to all 4 programs. So what this will mean is that the middle year students will travel to 2 sites At La Vérendrye, they will take metalwork and clothing and textiles. And at Yellow Quill, they will take foods and nutrition and graphic arts. Students will be at each site for an 8-cycle rotation, and then they'll move to the next course after 8 cycles. So this is a great opportunity for all students in the division and to be exposed to all the programs that are offered in industrial arts, because La Vérendrye only has metalworks. It's the only metalwork facility we have in the division. So students from Yellow Quill now will be able to access that program, just like the students from La Vérendrye, Oakville, and Arthur Mean will be able to access the graphic arts and the 3D printing at Yellow Quill. So that'll be really nice for our students in the fall.
Pam, can I put you on the spot for a moment and just mention what the teachers have been doing over this last little while in the schools? Not in schools, but what they have been doing with students.
Learning from home?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's been lots of different things that have been happening in our division with learning from home. We've had teachers that have been going door to door. They've been delivering packages on their bikes and in wagons and meeting with kids, reading with them. All of our schools have been doing creating food hampers for our families and delivering those as well. Every teacher has been going on Google Classroom and Google Meets and meeting with their students when there's an opportunity available for the students. Just lots of really neat learning. Starting at the end of this week, some students will have an opportunity to be golfing at different golf courses with their phys ed teachers. With that, we are only doing 3 to 4 students at a time. Parents are driving their children to the golf course and picking up, and there's a lot of social distancing, physical distancing, and other rules that they have to follow. Like, for example, they can't share golf clubs. They have to have their own golf clubs or rent golf clubs. So teachers are getting very creative. If you follow on Facebook, especially with Fort Lorraine and North Memorial, you can see their morning announcements every morning. And you can see Mr. Calder giving his daily phys ed check-in and doing the phys ed challenge. So teachers are being creative, and they are working very hard at with their students and for their students, and a lot of project-based learning. If you follow La Vérendrye's Facebook page, you'll see a lot of really neat experiments that they're doing. Our social media page has posted some reading recovery activities that are happening. So students are learning from home and teachers are teaching from home, and it's been a very big success in my eyes from what I've seen, and just want to thank all the parents and all the teachers for your hard work and dedication for the kids.
I know I put you on the spot there, Pam, but I think it's important that gets out and people know what's been happening. Okay, Rochelle, no items, but I think probably the next board meeting, you'll have some things to share with us, Rochelle, over some summer things. Todd.
Okay, starting off with just formality, just the April 2020 enrollment report. So our current number has us at 3413, so 3,413 students. That's down 9 students from last month and a total of 56 fewer students from last year at this time. So even though we have a suspension of classes, students are still moving out and moving in occasionally, from depending on the month that we report, but that's what we're at for this time. And my second item is just in regard to the announcement that was made by the province recently as part of the phase 2 restoring services for the province of Manitoba. And what we have learned is that a decision was made to have teachers return to schools, and there will be limited use of facilities. And within Portage la Prairie, we've been busy formulating our program for how that will work as teachers return to school. What we want to clarify is that this is not a resumption of in-class learning. As been made clear, we will continue to do remote learning. Teachers will continue to do the things that they've been doing so very well. since classes were suspended, and that's using our Google platforms and Seesaw and a number of other electronic means, as well as the packages that have been sent out. So that will continue. But for limited use of facilities, we will be targeting students individually and in small groups to gradually return to schools. Of course, observing the recommendations of the Manitoba Health authorities, and that will mean, frequent hand washing, observing physical distancing, and having small groups. And those numbers have been shared with the public, and so we know that inside in 20 groups of 25 students, provided that they're kept separate from one another, up to 50% of the posted capacity for the building, and then outdoor activities up to 50. And so while those numbers are quite high and they give a lot of latitude to different school divisions, our intention is to start slow and have a few students, individuals, in small groups. And we'll be targeting, learning gaps, and the teachers know where those areas may lie, and so they'll be working with students who may have struggled during the suspension of classes. And we'll also be focusing on children with complex needs and providing some respite services for parents of children who are attending our schools and may need to have speech, language, and physical therapy, and our teachers who are excellent with our kids who are coming to school with exceptional needs. So those students will be coming back in small numbers staggered throughout the day and week. We'll also be engaging students with outdoor physical activities, and many of the activities that are planned with teachers would happen outside so that we have fresh air, and it just mitigates the risk of transmission, if that would be possible. We're going to take every precaution. We have done, I think, a very proactive job sourcing materials to keep our classrooms and our buildings clean. Of course, we did have staff who were impacted by layoff. Those custodians and cleaners will be recalled as teachers return to the building. Our cleaning staff, who do an outstanding job keeping our buildings sanitized, will be back, and we'll have then, a very rigorous cleaning schedule to make sure that our buildings and high-touch areas are frequently cleaned. So we're looking at this as a great opportunity to ease students back into our buildings and staff. But I have to admit there is, some anxiety, and I think that's everywhere in Canada and around the world right now as we kind of navigate through COVID. And we just want to reassure our families and our students and our teachers and all of our employees that the division takes this very seriously, and we're going to be, making every effort to do the things that we need to do to keep everyone safe. That's been our priority since the very beginning that this pandemic struck. So I think it's important that people understand that we're going to continue with that. And so as of Monday, the limited use of facilities will begin. I think we'll do a great job, and our teachers have done just some wonderful stuff, and that's just going to continue up until the end of the month.
That's great, Tom. Thank you. We hope that explains what the procedures are. Don't show up at the school with your child and expect things. Teachers will be in touch with you if and when children need to come in, and it will be in small groups. That takes us to the end of our formal meeting, except for the fact that we have two board meetings left, June the 9th and June the 23rd. We know that there will be some committee meetings during that time as well. Congratulations to Daryl Patterson of getting the principalship at Oakville School, and now the vice principalship at Yellow Quill will be open, and there will have to be some interviews and things for that. And that will take place as quickly as we possibly can do that. Are there any other comments or anything else from the board members? Seeing none, the meeting is adjourned at 8:20. Thank you.
So do you
Okay.
want to keep the business or the personnel people just so we can talk about